Meantime, though, the Las Vegas Pride Parade is taking place tonight in downtown. Advocate Arlene Krantz says many of those attending have gone through the same challenges, including the right time to come out to friends and, of course, to your loved ones. And she's joining us now with advice for those who plan on coming out of the closet. Arlene, thank you so much for being here. How you doing?
I'm so happy to be here. You know, freedom is so important for everybody, and especially free to be you. And with the Freedom to Marry Act being passed and state by state, and eventually it will be federal, which will be fabulous. So a lot of people are starting to think about, how do I come out to my family?
Yeah, absolutely. Because, you know, I've talked to a lot of folks since I've lived here in Vegas, and it's a very challenging, obviously very emotional, stressful kind of time. So it's very interesting that you're here today. So let's talk about the 3 mistakes to avoid when you come out. What's the first one?
Well, the first mistake to avoid is, I call the Ellen DeGeneres. Now, Ellen DeGeneres came out in front of 42 million people on television. You do not want to do that. You do not want to be in a bandstand talking, here I'm coming out. You want to be in a place that's really quiet and simple, so you're not out there saying, here I am in front of a crowd. You really want to do it where you feel comfortable and where they feel comfortable too, but it's about you making that decision to come out. So probably a living room, you don't want to do it in a restaurant. There's too much noise and you don't know how they're going to react. Exactly. So then the next one would be, I call it the Mamma Mia. Now, which has been here in Vegas for a little bit. Which is perfect. Mamma Mia is a great show,
Yes, it is. It is.
And the thing about that is you never, ever tell a woman in your family when they're hungry. Women do not want to hear anything when they're hungry. Especially your mother, your grandmother, even the kids. Feed them first. Make sure they're feeling comfortable.
Make sure their blood sugar is not very low.
Exactly. That's what you want to do.
Okay. And what's the third one?
And then the third mistake is the Elton John.
Oh, he also plays here at season.
Exactly.
Hey, you're batting 1,000.
I know I am. So Elton John is about being on stage. He's about his $1 million red piano. He's about his funky glasses and his bling. And you don't need a production. He's a production. You don't need a production to come out. You need to just don't get into the drama of it. Get into telling your story and get into talking about who you are.
Okay, so, I like the way you're talking about this and making it kind of funny, entertaining, but it's a serious topic. It can tear families apart if you don't know what you're doing. Now, let's go on to this next one that you say, it's Arlene's method for coming out to the grandkids, the Pillsbury Doughboy ploy.
You go to the supermarket, and you get a package of Pillsbury chocolate chip cookies.
Oh, you're on it. Go ahead.
I'm on here. You cut them up, put them in the oven. You call the family, come on over. They come over. They smell the chocolate chip cookies is through your place. Good mood. And then when the chocolate chip cookies come out of the oven, you come out of the closet.
You know what? You've done this before, haven't you? That was really good. You know what? You have a book too, right?
Yeah, I have an ebook. It's called Dare to Come Out.
And you know what, Arlene, I'm glad you were here today. I'm glad that this event is going on because, again, this is a topic that's in the news almost every day, gay marriage being legalized. And hopefully this will help a lot of families. You did it in a very entertaining way, but it's very stressful for folks.
Well, the thing is like the coming out is, to own who you are. You have to be in who you are. Closets are for clothes. They're not for you to be behind that door.
Very good.
You is to understand they may not like it. They may not support you. But you still have to do that. You don't want to go through all your life not being the person that you are because you're afraid to say something, afraid you're going to leave something on the table and they're going to see it. That's not a way to live. And T is trust that you're doing the right thing. You know, and to be true to yourself.
Good advice. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it. All right.